Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and it's going to be my Oda Nobuna No Yabou Episode 1 First Impressions Review. And yeah, I wanted to do this. I'm like, you know what, I might as well watch something else too. I'm just trying to taste test all the anime that's coming out, or at least most of them, from the pictures and stuff that I've seen. So I'm like, you know what, let me just watch this and see how this is. And actually, honestly, I didn't think this was really going to be that good, but I was wrong. It's actually pretty good. I actually liked the first episode. It's actually not that bad, and I'm looking forward to watching some more. It's actually not bad at all. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next. So yeah, let's jump into this episode. Basically, we end up seeing this character. His name is Sugata Yoshihara, and he's like, I guess he's flung into the Edo period time, or the time with the Sengoku Basara time. You know, the time where there was all these wars going on in these nations, and you know, all that stuff. You should know it by now. And basically, he was like talking to this dude that was like dying because he ends up getting shot by a stray bullet. His name is Kinoshita, and he's on the ground and everything, and he's just like, you can't die yet, you can't die. He's like, what's going on, man? And apparently this guy was kind of important because he was supposed to work with Oda Nobunaga and stuff, and he's like, you can't be dying because you gotta work with this dude and all that sort of thing. So he's like, you know, I'll give you my dream. You know, I want to have a castle, take some land, you know, get all the fine women in the world and stuff like that. That's what he wants, and so he passed it on to him. Now he ends up saying, "Oh, this is just a dream, haha." Like I thought it was a dream when he said that, but then he's flung into that time frame, and all these horses and people on the horses are all attacking and everything. And so I'm like, now I'm wondering is, how did he get there? That's one of the things I'm wondering, how he even got there in the first place. And he doesn't really even ask himself, how did I get here, really? You know what I mean? He says, I'm flung into this time. So I want to just make the best I can and take that guy's wishes, basically, what he was saying. And so I'm like, he's not even going to ask how he got there. Because basically, he was like, he got up and stuff, and he's like, what's going on exactly? And he ends up seeing this beautiful blonde-haired chick coming by, and he's like, oh, crap. And she looks like she's about to get attacked by these two men, and so he ends up trying to intervene. He's like, don't be attacking this beautiful woman. And they're like, who are you? You supposed to be working with Oda Nobuna, huh? And you're Oda Nobuna soldier? And he's like, okay, maybe I should have thought about this. And so as they're about to attack, he ends up pulling out his cell phone, and his cell phone has like this the time frame where like it sounds like a bunch of people are attacking, like and stuff like that. So it sounds like that, and they're like, oh crap, what's going on? Because they don't know about technology at that time. They don't know about no freaking cell phones and crap like that. So it's just like oh crap, what is this? Is this some kind of magic stuff or something? So they're kind of like thrown off by that. But then he ran out of battery on his phone because he didn't charge like a fool. And so then they try to attack, and then more of Oda's men came and you know took them two little measly people out. And so he ends up getting like introduced by the other people that's in the show, because there's a lot of characters in the show. Wrote a lot of names right here, a lot of names, yeah. So yeah, we end up seeing the main character, the blonde haired chick. Is actually, her name is Oda Nobuna. She's not Nobunaga, Oda Nobuna. That's why I say this is like Sengoku Basara except female version. You know, it just took all the characters like Oda Nobunaga and turned it to Oda Nobuna, like a girl, you know, to a girl. It's just it's interesting to see that. Ieyasu's character is in this thing too, and she has like green hair. She's not necessarily like, you know, big in the show yet, but like I said, it's cool. I like the little mix they did right there, to switch the gender around. I guess kind of like that in the story art and arc of this so far. It's not arc, but story art of this, and the story itself is pretty good so far from what I'm liking it. So that's why I like it. So introductions happen and everything. They call him the monkey apparently because he couldn't get his name out correctly, and so she just calls him monkey because she don't want to go through that whole name and everything like that. And he's got kind of mad about that, and he was telling him that he's from the future and everything. But she didn't believe him. No one believed him. Like, haha, this is some funny joke. And so he ends up saying, okay, I can prove to you that I'm from the future. You're gonna go, talk to, because he has to talk to this guy named Sato Dosan. He's this bald dude here, and he wants to do a treaty with her. And so they have to choose a location. So they end up seeing this and like, okay, it makes sense that this guy's trying to do a treaty with me. You know, make some, you know, you don't want to keep fighting me and all this other stuff. And so he's like, I know where the location y'all gonna be at to where you're gonna be doing this from at, basically. And she's like, what are you talking about? And he ends up telling her what the location is. And so then a messenger comes, and she's like, well, you're going to this place right here. And everyone got shocked because that was the same place that he said. And they're like, oh, crap, what's going on here? Okay, that's shocking. Okay, maybe you got something going on here. And so basically, they were heading over to that place. And it seemed like Sato Dosan was like, you know what? We can take her out right now. No one's really ready for this. If we take her out right now, we don't have to take her as a threat, because you know they want to take land from each other and everything. You know how that whole fighting system works. They want to take over the world basically, and so they're taking her out because she's a big player in this. So he's like, okay, we get to take her out. And so he remembers this though. He's like, you know what? We go down this path actually. There's supposed to be an attack that's supposed to happen here. Oh, make sure your riflemen light up their rifles, because you have to light it up and get the stuff going in the barrels so it can shoot. You know how the old weapons work, where it's very inconvenient. You got like one shot, yeah. And so basically, yeah, she's like, why you telling me this stuff? And he's like, are you scared your men gonna blow up their guns and stuff? He's like, don't underestimate us. And so they all end up lighting their rifles, and so they're ready. And the guy was like, crap, I can't do anything. All right then, that's game over for that. And so they end up going into the place. Dosan wanted to make things more comfortable for her, so he's like left a lot of people out of here and everything like that. One was like under it though. I think it was the sun or something like that. And yeah, so he was waiting. He had some casual clothes on. He didn't really change clothes or anything of the sort. And so then she ends up coming in, Oda, and apparently she ends up coming in with this nice, beautiful looking dress on. Oh, yukata on, actually, not a dress. It's a yukata. And she comes right up in there, and he was like, what the heck are you wearing this for? Like, it looked stunning, and everybody was like, wow, She did look kind of good though. But she walks up in there, and she's like, you know what? They start talking and everything. What she wants to do is take over Nino or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the name was. It started with an N. But yeah, he wanted to go to this land that this guy owns basically. He's like, you challenging me? Challenge accepted. And so. Yeah, they're going to try to do a whole fight and everything like that. But this guy remembers, Sugura, the main character, he's like, I remember this, and if you fight against Nobuna, you're going to die, Well, not you're going to die, but your son's going to get killed because you're going to let your son fight her, and she's just going to pwn him. And so he's like, don't do this, and he ends up reciting exactly what he's supposed to say to him, and he's like, what is this trickery? Yeah, and so he just, like, gives up. He's like, all right. You bested me, actually. That was very interesting. If you know the outcome of what's going to happen, then I might as well not even try to do this. So, you can have my land, put it in a treaty, and we're all good with this. And so, he ends up winning, and nothing really ever goes on. Now, the thing is, what I will say about this, he's changing history right now. He's changing history. Like, let the events transpire as they were to transpire. Otherwise, things might have a different turn of events. If you mess with the past, the future will change. So let's just see what's gonna go on here, and like I wonder what this is all incorporating, and how did he get here? That's the main thing I'm trying to ask here, because basically that was about the end of the episode where we have seen a bunch of other characters like they're not agreeing with this whole treaty thingy and whatnot, but yeah, whatever. And so like I said, at the end she ends up saying thanks to Sugura, Oda Nobuna. She's saying thanks to him, because without you, we don't have to. It's just he just cut the middleman basically and got through with everything. And so they made a treaty and everything's all okay. And so then she's like, I need my shoes. I need to go somewhere. And he has shoes inside his jacket. And he's like, oh, I just wanted to keep them warm for you. If you don't want no cold shoes or anything like that. And he's like, you're just a pervert. You all sniffing and stuff. You freaking pervert. He's trying to kill him and crap. And basically that's how the episode ends. And I like the ending song. The opening song's not that bad either. I like the animation of this show too. It's pretty good. But like I said, there's a lot of things I want to know. So I'm looking forward to seeing more, to see if they reveal more things and how this all gonna pan out exactly. Because like I said, he's changing the past right now because of his interference within this. And so let's see what goes on here, because it's like I said, it's pretty interesting, I'll say. And I like the fact that they switched guys to girls like that. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this anime? Leave it down below. Like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Oda Nobuna No Yabou. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.